The Uganda Bureau of Statistics (Ubos) has released the Consumer Price Indices and Inflation Rate for the month of September 2023. The rate shows prices fell to 2.4% in September, down from 3.3% in August. This is attributed to the annual goods inflation that registered 3.1% in the year ending September 2023 compared to 4.4% in the year ending August 2023.
The reason and understanding why the headline inflation on an annual basis is showing a slowdown, and yet on a monthly basis it is actually increasing. I believe I was very clear. We normally give you a sample of prices, average prices. These inflation figures that you see, they don't come from the blue. They are computed, these are rates of change at which the prices are actually changing.
Specifically, among the home consumption goods whose prices reduced in September are rice, silverfish, sugar, and maize. However, in the annual overview, the prices have increased from September 2022 to September 2023, with prices on beef at 14,217 shillings, rice at 5,074 Uganda shillings, chicken at 14,053 Uganda shillings, milk at 1,967 a litre, matoke at 982 a bunch, Irish potatoes at 1,800 a kilo, and sweet potatoes at 1,023 a kilo.
Now, Warres asked the question why we are saying that inflation is coming down or slowing down, the rate of inflation, the rate of change of prices, and yet the prices in the market are still high. We normally paint a picture for you looking at the price levels. Price levels, it means, for example, when you look at August 2022, why we bring this, we want to show you. Because when you present the index, it is showing you where the price levels were.
Meanwhile, fuel prices also rose in September, with petrol at Uganda shillings 5,384 and diesel at Uganda shillings 4,976. Charcoal prices reduced from 15.9% in September compared to 22.9% in August. The public have been urged to consume within their limits because of the increasing prices in the market.
There is a smaller negative there in the rate of change. So even transport actually on an annual basis, it has registered an increase. So much as we are saying that it has moved to a minus 4.8 from, comparing to a minus 6.9. This is a smaller negative, meaning that because of the increases in the prices of fuel, even the transport service charges actually have increased.
The construction sector inflation, as measured by the Construction Input Index for Uganda for the 12 months, was registered at 1.8% compared to 2.0% in July. This has been attributed to demolitions and site preparation.
Plumbing and other construction installation activities, and building completion and finishing. There are three groups under specialized construction activities. Let me also talk about construction of buildings. Under construction of buildings, we look at construction of residential buildings like the bungalows and storage apartments. We also look at construction of non-residential buildings, the schools, hospitals. Then there's also another division of civil engineering. Those are the roads. We have the construction of roads and railways, then also construction of utility projects. And for us, we look at water projects.
Relatively, Fort Portal has the highest inflation rate, and this was driven by annual furnishings and household equipment, followed by Arua, while some parts of Kampala, mostly in the high end, where the high income earners registered the least inflation rate. Nagujja Serena, Bbeeyi Television.